Well, we've had a number of fantastic authors that have come through our door in recent weeks, and many of them are going to be at the Ottawa International Craft and Book Expo. It's coming up on March the 3rd to the 5th at the Horticulture Building at Lansdowne. And here to tell us more about it is the coordinator of the Expo. Welcome, Hervé Some. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Hervé, tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your background?
My background is actually, I'm originally from Ivory Coast, that's West Africa.
Okay.
And I've been living here in Canada since 2008.
What brought you here to Canada?
It's a long story.
Really?
I'm writing a book about it.
Are you? Okay. Well, we'll have that conversation down the road when the book is complete.
Yeah.
But as far as getting something coordinated like this, crafts and books and creating an expo, why the interest in crafts and books?
Yeah, because actually the idea came from the founder of the Ottawa Book Expo, who have noticed that there are some book expos going on around here, but it's not accessible to artisans, to self-publish authors, to small book edition publishers. So he was thinking, how come such a big city like Ottawa doesn't have anything like this? So that's how he got the idea of putting everything together to make it, so accessible to, self-published authors and small book publishing houses and so on.
Yeah, because I mean they're both artistic at the end of the day. Whether you're doing craft or penning a book, it's an art in itself, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this particular expo. What do you have lined up? I mean, what a great opportunity for local. And is your theme really getting local artists and crafts people?
Yes, the theme this edition will be, because it's during the springtime, so we combine it with Maple Shack. So this is the theme. Yeah, this is something new. We'll be having this edition. We'll be having a continental breakfast from the staple makeup shop here in Ottawa.
Nice.
And also, we'll be having many local singers along with the authors and other artisans of the Ottawa-Gatineau area. And even outside from Ottawa, because we have some people coming from Alberta, from from outside, from Quebec, from New York, from every place.
Well, it is the Ottawa International Craft and Book Expo, so I should have picked up on that rather than asking about just the local aspect. Different authors, so all different genres of writing. What type of authors can we expect?
This is something we do, which is different between about the Ottawa Book Expo, because it's open to any kind, any kind of style, any kind of artist, any kind of artisan, any language also. This is this is something we do which is very different, and we mix it with different, anybody who has a book, even if it's in Swahili or in Creole, you can come in there.
The multicultural part of it, the diversity was very important to you. Tell me why that was one of the top issues on your list.
This is like I was saying, it comes from the fact that we've noticed that the different book expos going on, it's so selective. So that's why we wanted to bring something different, open to everybody, very inclusive for, like I was saying, like for any kind of, people who have any kind of book about any kind of topic, they are all welcome to share it. And we wanted also to be multifaceted, like mix it with, like I say, maple sugar and the local artists, artisan, entrepreneurs. It's open to everybody who has something to share.
Let's talk artisans. So what type of artisans can we expect at the expo?
We have, like I say, singers, writers, and painters, and any kind of artisan. The list is so long, and we're still receiving applications, so I can't even say for today how many, but there will be different kind of artisan people will be able to.
So you're still open to having more exhibitors?
Yes, we are still open, and so it's very simple to apply. We just have to go on the website, ottawabookexpo.ca. That's where they can apply, and we're still receiving applications.
Looking into the future, this is obviously something that you're passionate about. Is this an idea you want to expand upon in the coming years?
Yeah, of course. This is the first edition was in 2019, but we didn't have any edition because of COVID. And the last one we had was last August. This is the first one of 2023, and we have another one coming on July of this year. So the Ottawa International Book Expo is here to stay.
Let's talk a little bit about, you mentioned obviously the last 2 years have been very difficult.
Yeah.
And I wonder, have you heard from those artisans and those authors how difficult? I know the process itself is very individual, right? For artisans, you're working on your own in your studio. Writers are often working on their own, but you miss out on opportunities to showcase your work. What have you heard from the artisans and authors about, missing out on opportunities?
Yeah, that was very difficult for them. Very difficult because, they are event people. There were no event. They couldn't go out or take part to events. So it was very difficult. That's why we also offer a virtual book expo. Yeah, for people even before. The virtual book expo is still on and will end the same day as the in-person one. So it was very difficult. That's why we try to bring these people, give them a positive environment where they can come and, try to catch up on those years they were not able to do anything.
Yeah, and attendees, I guess, an opportunity as well, because, it's one thing to buy a book and bring it home and you read about the author, inside the, the flap in the front or the back. But this is an opportunity to meet the author, to meet the artisan, to find out a little bit about themselves. That person to person makes it very unique, doesn't it?
Yes, because sometimes people think we don't have local greats authors here.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll be reading some people, but when you come and you've been reading a book, you didn't know it's written by a guy next door to you. Yeah. So this is something, we're really passionate about, getting people to know the local authors and artisans and, get to know them.
Remind everybody where and when it's happening, and do they need tickets?
Yes. To get the ticket, they just go online, ottawabookexpo.ca. They can buy the ticket there. And something new we're doing this year is $5 will be going to Ottawa Mission to support the Ottawa Mission. Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
A great initiative.
Exactly.
Hervé, real pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us again. A reminder, the Ottawa International Craft and Book Expo. It's happening March 3rd to the 5th. That's at the Horticulture Building down there at Lansdowne Park. We'll be right back after this.